impressed I am with DC. I am so impressed. This is the first time that I've watched a DC I guess real life movie or show or whatever. Media. I'll go with media. DC media, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Like the Penguin is the one show from DC that I can get behind. Like that's the one show where it's not like oh, I can't wait for the next episode, I guess, or it's like a matter of like it's over, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. No, it was like a holy fucking shit. Like I plan to watch the episode when it comes out. I plan to watch that shit. You know what I mean? Like I take time out of my day to watch it. It's not like, oh, when I have time. No, I really like, hey, not tonight. We're watching the Penguin, because it's such a good show. It was so fucking good. And I 100% recommend it. I recommend it so fucking hard. And I'll preface this by saying that I have not seen very much mafia stuff. I really haven't. I've been recommended millions of times by my friends because they're big into mafia stuff. But even me not watching a lot of mafia stuff, watching shows like this or this show specifically made me want to go and watch more mafia stuff because it was so fucking cool. And I love the fact as well that it's a Batman show, because it's the Penguin, the villain from Batman, and they do it so well. Like the Batman's never mentioned, the Batman's never like introduced or nothing. This is about the Penguin, like that motherfucker and how he rose to power, this and that, blah blah blah, and they write that story so well, mostly because his character is just like he is who he is, and there's nothing crazy about him, if that makes sense. Like he has a bum leg, that's why he waddles. And spoiler, I guess. But like he's just so good at talking. You never see him fighting. You never see him like throwing kicks, punches, like doing karate, kung fu. Like yeah, there's like a couple scenes, but it's just throwing punches, and it's just like a man on man brawl, like a, why I oughta kind of thing. But it's crazy to me because like it just works so well because there's so many situations where I'm just like, what the fuck's gonna happen? How is he gonna get out of this? Like what, like, and it's so wild to me the fact that A, he got out of it, or B, he didn't get out of it and now he has to fix a bigger problem. And I think that was so fucking crazy. And not even just that, like the main character, the Penguin, it was also just the fact that he had nobody. He really fucking had nobody. And I don't mean that in terms of like, oh, he didn't have a gang or whatever. I mean that in terms of like most mafia things that I have seen, which again isn't very many. They kind of start out with a team, or they start out with a small group of like drug dealers, or they start out with a small group of this or that, blah blah blah. No, motherfucker had no one, literally no one at the beginning, and yet he was able to do what he did like virtually by himself. I'm gonna say virtually because like yeah, like as the show goes on, you start to see how he does it and whatever. Because he wasn't completely alone, but I'm not gonna spoil that. I guess whatever, watch it. But anyway, like he just does it so well, and he's so good at talking. He's so fucking good at talking. Like it's crazy to me how good of a talking he is, because even the villains or like the people who are against him even say, you're so good at saying the right things, aren't you, Oz? And it's like a matter of like, what can I say? You gotta learn how to talk right if you want to make it in this world or whatever. I forgot what he says, but it's super badass, and it's just so fucking good. And not even just the way he talks, like the way he's able to inspire this and that, blah blah blah. It's the way he's able to work people, like make him work for him, or like make him do whatever the fuck he says. And he's like, hey, you know, join me and I'll give you some motherfucking like respect, some power, some this, some that. And it's like a matter of like, I guess. I mean, there ain't much, but I guess. But he just does it so fucking well. Like, oh my god. And every episode, it feels like a holy shit moment. Literally a holy shit moment. Because this show obviously is about the Penguin, but not even just the Penguin. Like I don't want to spoil it, but like the people he's against and everything, like their story as well, and like how they're doing and this and that, blah blah. And especially like the what's it called, the main villain. I'm not sure if I can spoil it, but I'll go with her. Her, the main villain. Like, she's so badass as well, and the way she handles everything. And I don't know. I might be going off of like I just finished the show, so to me it's like a matter of like whoa, like I'm still awestruck or starstruck or whatever. But it was so good. I recommend watching it. Like if you like mafia stuff, honestly, you'll like this show. You really will. Because, like I said, it's about some motherfucker with a bum leg who rises to power by being good at talking and just being good at business, being good at talking, and being good at getting what he wants. And he does that so well. And he's cornered so many times, and he gets out of that corner, and it's like, how does he get out? Literally, how the fuck does he get out? It all makes sense. It all seems real. There's no Batman. There's nothing. It's just him, the mafia, and just like being a badass. And that's something I respect, honestly. And I'll say this: I really hope that there isn't a season two. I really hope this builds up to Batman number two, and I hope the Penguin plays a big role in that. I really do, or like something like that, because the way they set him up, the way they put him like in the position he is in the final episode, you see how much of a villain he is. You see how much of a fucking like, oh my god, like I fucking hate him. I really do. But then again, I can't hate a motherfucker because like it's just so crazy seeing him doing what he does. But yeah, no, I 100% recommend watching it. 100%. And yeah, honestly, go watch it. It's worth it.